And we are live. What's up, everybody? My work cup. Got Alaska One Andy out there, the crazy Scotsman, Carcane, Matt Cross. Let's see. Let me get a piece of tape because this cup has my name on it. And I don't have a piece of tape. Let's see. I went to the first gun show of the year here today. Left fully disappointed. High prices and poor selection. Everything has been purchased from the people that are buying their first weapon. What's up, SBR? Brian Marks. Shenanigans. So if you guys missed out on Daniel God Is My Judge's live premiere, it was like 3 minutes long, and I was like, what the hell? The intro took longer than the damn video, Mr. Daniel. So I had to come on here and talk some smack, of course, but all in love, of course. So how's everybody doing? I am in California, and let me tell you, the trip was was awesome. 45 Auto, I am back to work. I'm in the office. Let's see. So I woke up at 2 in the morning, Eastern time, and basically left the house about 3 in the morning. Drove 2 hours to Charlotte, and I'm pulling up where I would normally park in long-term parking, and everything says closed. Long-term parking 2, long-term parking 3, all closed. And I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, where am I going to park? So basically the airport was so under being used. That's not really good English, but it was basically the main thing where you would normally park for an hour, that's basically turned into a long-term parking as well. So I got out, went down, I got some video footage of it, and it was eerie. It was eerie quiet. Now it was early and there was still employees getting there. So maybe later on in the day it was, more crazy and looked more like an airport, but it was like basically like a freaking zombie movie or something. It was so quiet. There was nobody walking around. Let's see, we got 45 Auto, Keith Gregory, Joaquin. You didn't get it. Daniel God My Judge says, Matt Cross doing well. It's great to see you again. I appreciate that, Matt. It's nice to talk to you guys again. It's been a while. I've been at work. I think today is actually, I don't know what day it is. Let's see. When did I start this adventure? So I've been here since the 23rd. And today is the 27th, so not too long. I actually will be here for a while. I don't fly home till the 6th. So I'll be here 12 days of working, 24 hours a day. And it's been really nice seeing everybody that I haven't got a chance to see in a while. Cruise around the stations and got to say hi to all the folks at the firehouse. So firehouses, I guess. And definitely was nice to see everybody. That's the one thing is I've been here 21 years. I've seen people getting married. I've seen people having kids, and a lot of those kids are in college now. And, it's a big group. It's a big family is what it is. And it's nice to see all my old friends. Let's see. What's up, Steve 11B, Kathleen Music Lover? Had cataract surgery on Thursday. Can now see a red dot almost crystal clear with no glasses. Can see my front side. Awesome, Kathleen. That is freaking awesome. I actually need to get a pair of those glasses that X-Ring has on the back at Best Buy. You can get them in different powers. My eyes are getting bad. I'm having trouble. If I'm looking at a screen too long, I can't see anymore. So that's awesome, Kathleen. Let's see. TB says, "Get her done, Rick. The grindstone has taken you back already." Yeah. I did not have fun being in the state at all. Haven't seen that background in a long time. What's up, Matt? How are you doing, buddy? Just got done watching your video on your mag holder, so that's pretty cool. Ramsey Country. Yeah, cheater glasses, Rick. Yep, I need a pair of cheater glasses. The old eyes are getting tired. Pops Quest has a new pistol, and he basically gave us a little cheater view of it, and I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of bummed because it looks pretty damn cool. And if he had it before, he should have let me shoot it. He didn't even tell me what it was. I'm so sad. Yeah, 24 hours a day, SBR. Now remember though, guys, I get to fly home and I'm at home for a while too. So I work a big chunk. Normally it's 8 days. I'm trying to build up some time. In October, I got a couple of different long range team events. Got one with Coda Boy and one with X-Ring. So trying to get those days, basically work those days ahead of time. And then when it comes October, they'll be working for me. So I guess I'll still be here in October. Ella shoots faster than I do. You know what? It's amazing. Ella, when she was tiny, wish X-Ring was in here to talk about it, but she used to shoot really good, and she used to shoot, I think it was probably 3 years ago, and she's always been a great shot. But it's nice because her accuracy is more important than her speed right now. And she shot, I don't know if you guys seen the video or not. Obviously, a few of you have. But she shot very, very well, which is cool. Which speed comes later. What's up, Texican? How's it going? Let's see, H6. What were you shooting on the pistol match that Ray won? I was shooting the Infinity. I was basically using it to get ready for that Florida multi-gun event. So it's kind of nice to, yeah, she has a great shot, SBR. Let's see, my LG is buying out an estate sale this weekend and expects to have 80 to 90 used guns on Monday. I can't wait to see what shows up. Awesome, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Crazy Scotsman says methodical, and that's what it was. You know, one of the reasons she didn't shoot for a while was because I was actually RO in one of the matches 3 years ago, and she was trying to shoot too quick, and she was shooting safely in the right direction and stuff, but she had missed a couple targets, and Ray really wants to push her to accuracy before speed. So I think it, you know, and basically they put her on hold for a little while, but now she's back shooting, which is cool because she's going to do really well. If she even has half the skills that X-Ring has, she'll be a great shooter. So Karkin, that's pretty cool. Hopefully you end up with some gems for cheap. Yeah, Joaquin, Ella did great. She shot great. Tim Davis, what's up? She got a lot of points. She did. Those matches are kind of cool because you need to shoot fast, but you need to be accurate, and accuracy is more important than speed because you're getting, I think it's 10 seconds per miss. You only bring 100 rounds. You get 100 things to shoot at, and every miss is 10 seconds. And then, you know, obviously if you're shooting faster than the next guy and you have less, I'm going to sneeze, hold on. Then you can actually, a friend of ours, Jeff, actually won that, and he won it with a revolver. He shoots a revolver in a lot of Glock pistol competitions, and he's actually a very good shot, and he's a good shooter. She got a lot of points, yeah, but she shot very slow, which is expected. She had to shoot weak-handed and strong hand, and man, from just learning to shoot, you know, basically again in 3 years ago to now having to compete shooting weak hand and strong hand, she freaking rocked it. She really did. What is your official title at the fire department? It is battalion chief. Chris Johnson, thanks for showing up. Brian Lowe, how you doing? Let's see. I was impressed with Ella's Junior's patience. Yeah, actually, and the best thing is she had fun, right? If you never shot a competition, don't expect to go there and win. Expect to go there and have fun and learn stuff. Quietest sneeze ever. Yeah, I've hit the mute button so I didn't blow you guys out. If you're, what's up, Tim Davis? She has better muzzle discipline than most adults. Actually, she does. Once she gets to learning a little more speed and moving from target to target, man, she's gonna be unstoppable. Yeah, the curveball's all in stride. Yeah, and I was pretty impressed. She did really good with the weak hand and the strong hand. I mean, dang, if I had to shoot some of those targets, I think I would have probably missed them as well. Let's see here. The boss. Yeah, I mean, how many people go out and train a lot just shooting a strong hand and weak hand? And that is a good thing to learn, especially if you're a concealed carrier and you get injured. If you ever played airsoft, or if you ever played paintball, or if you ever seen a lot of reports of shootings, I think most of the time people see that gun and they're basically shooting at that gun, which in turn is usually your hand or your forearm or something. So you have a highly possibility of getting whether your weak hand or your strong hand hit. So you need to be able to utilize your firearm with either or. So where are you a full-time resident of, Rick? North Carolina. I fly back and forth, Matt. Where I'm from, you have to live in the county of the FD you work at. Yeah, no, I don't have to live in the county. Hell, I don't even have to live in the state. Let's see. What's up, Rams Country? Exactly, Ricky. Have fun shooting. My wife kicked my ass today in a know your limit shoot. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Mindy, I think, right? Mindy was her name. Good for her. And that's just going to help motivate you. I remember when my wife and I used to shoot a ton of sporting clay. And when I met my wife, we would started taking her shooting, and all of a sudden she was getting really good. And I'm like, damn, well, she's going to kick my ass soon. I need to, stop inviting her to the range. Just kidding. But yeah, she used to love shooting clay pigeons. Let's see. There you go, Ice House. Hit the range twice a week. I have, over the last 3 months, being on this whole Bud Light virus, I'll just call it that, so YouTube doesn't smack me. I would say out of 3 months, basically 90 days, I probably shot 86 of those. I mean, I was shooting every day for the most part. There's a couple in there. So yeah, the more practice you get down range, I'm telling you, the RPR guys, if you shoot like Ramsey Country, he does a lot of precision rifle shooting stuff, and being able to run a cheap 22 long rifle, that RPR that I do, has saved me tons and tons of money just shooting 22 long rifle. Putting it on the bag, just positional shooting basically. Is the recoil the same and that kind of stuff? No, but the whole idea of everything, the concept of grabbing the bag and moving it to the next one, ways to basically find seconds of how to bring the bag up in the rifle and bringing the bolt in as you're coming up and have it pointed in the safe direction, all that kind of stuff, and trying to figure out that kind of stuff. Shooting a 22 long rifle bolt action is great, almost free. I mean, it's obviously not free, but it's a lot better than shooting, a large caliber round like 6.5 Creedmoor 308 or 6mm Creed, whatever the case is, way cheaper than that. So that has helped a lot in learning. And I got a long way to go. I'm not saying I'm great at it, but the fundamentals. Yep, there you go, SBR. The fundamentals of running the bags and trying to figure out how to press your body into the rifle and stay square with the gun and use both feet and different ways to put your elbow onto your knee where you're not running bone on bone. You're getting into the sides. What powder do you use for loading 9mm? Jason, I run tight group. For my competition gun, I'm running 3.2 grains. Tight group works well. with a one. It's a 145 bullet. It's not a 147. I'm using the Acme. If you guys just want reloaded powder coated bullets like I do, and Sergio, yeah, hola amigo. What's up? ¿Cómo está?
Because you guys switch the camera thing, aren't you? To give us a wider.
You guys are live right now.
All right.
Hello.
Can you switch the camera where it's wider on this bottom part?
Like that?
Yeah, there you go. Or switch something else.
Can't do that. I'm just kidding. What's up, Sergio?
Right. What's going on, Mr. Rick?
What's up, Mr. Ray?
How are you guys doing? Good evening, everyone.
I am having fun. I figured I'd sneak off and do a quick chat and say hi to everybody because I miss everybody out there on YouTube.
Well, that's awesome. We miss you too.
Oh, I appreciate it. Stuck on the enemy behind enemy lines right now.
That's what it sounds like here, man. Everybody's shooting. You can hear people shooting over there, fireworks over here. Yeah. What's up, Matt Cross?
That's called America.
America. Ray, the master shooter guy. What the heck? What did I miss? What's up, Ramsey?
Oh, I told everybody you're going to get first place in that PRS match.
No, do not talk it up like that because I will not do that well, but I am going to go and have fun. You got to remember, this is our first PRS event.
Just slow it down, Ray. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, especially after I shot my hand loads today.
Yeah, I want to know about that, by the way. Ray,
which makes a great topics for discussion. So, guys, take it for what you will. You should never take brass like Lapua brass, brand spanking new brass, and just throw a primer in it and seed it with powder.
So that didn't work. What was the trip?
Okay, so long story short, I have a bunch of family coming in this weekend, and we have to ship out all of our ammunition and the bags on Monday. Okay, there's no choice to it. We got to ship it out on Monday. So I ordered 200 pieces of Lapua brass, and I don't have time to size them. So I'm just going to go with what I have. So what I did was, as soon as I got them, and guys, I know they come with dented case necks and everything else, I just threw a primer in there, threw the powder in there, put a DTAC bullet on top, and I was like, well, at least got to check my zero. And son, let me tell you.
It doesn't.
We are going to have fun.
This story is not sounding well.
This is a train wreck. Thank you, Kathleen. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's a heavy gun for sure.
It's better than the one you shoot.
Yeah, see, Ramsey, I know better. I know to size it first, but I don't have time to do that many pieces of brass. Actually, 250, and to load it. What's that?
You were shortcutting it.
Well, it was either shortcutted or don't have ammo. What are your alternatives there?
Hand grenades. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, there you go. It was either shoot factory ammo or do it this way or do nothing at all, and I wouldn't be able to achieve the velocity. Now, believe it or not, because of the way that I load the powder, I'm not getting a lot of vertical dispersion at all. I had no problems hitting plates out to 700 today, but yeah, the groups aren't the best, but I've got ammo.
Yes, Ice House. We're actually landing in Denver and then driving to Evanston, Wyoming.
Shortcut equals train wreck. No, it's not shortcut. It's the only way that I could do it. There was no other way. I'm going to be completely obligated all day tomorrow.
You got to mail it out Monday, right, or ammo?
Yeah, I'm going to mail it out Monday.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll have well, as long as it goes boom and throws something down range, you know.
There you go. There you go. Now, here's another question. I have some options. I can shoot the AI with suspect ammo, or I can shoot an F1 Firearms 6.5 Creedmoor that's being sent to me in gas gun, or maybe still the 6mm ARC. So I have options.
Well, if you run, is this Coda Boys 6.5 F1? No,
this is coming from F1.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't know Coda Boy even owned an F1.
No, I was thinking of a different one. You said 6.5, and I was thinking, oh, you're borrowing Coda Boys, but that's not it.
Yeah.
Hey, DW, just so you know, I went to the uniform shop and I ordered 12. I ordered 12 of the multicam buttonless ones, so your ear pro doesn't hurt your head. And those will be coming in, I don't know. So between now and the next time I'm here, those should be done. What's up, Elgato
see,
Grande?
hey, so you're doing some actual camo hats, huh? See, that's cryptic, but yeah, I'd wear a. Well, no, you'd get that old man hat with the big top. I
No,
gotta
I
have
didn't.
something like
I didn't go with that. It's the. It's called the low cut trucker hat. It's not a
nice.
trucker hat. It's not the taller one like this.
Yeah.
It's a little
I'll
bit
take one of
shorter.
the shorter ones. Yeah. But Kathleen, I am going to answer your question. It is an STI DVC 3-gun. It is very heavy for somebody that's as little as she is, but she was a trooper. She stuck in there, and it was funny. I actually had somebody comment, and I kind of took it the wrong way because they were like, "You can't push her," and blah blah blah, and you need to use the pull technique rather than the push technique, rather than pushing the child. And what they don't understand is she wants to shoot a lot. I will only allow her 15 to 20 minutes a day, and that's it. And I'm like, all right, that's it. Shut it down. That's enough information. And we've done that for what, a week and a half or so. Rick was out there at the very first one. Yeah, I am not pushing her to do this. This is something she wants to do solely. And if viewers are going to see it as me just, trying to push her to get into the sport, that is completely the opposite.
Yeah, no, she's actually enjoying it. She used to enjoy it, and then they put her on timeout.
Yeah, that's when she really got into the ballet and the dance and everything else, and that kind of consumed her life. Jason, on 6mm Creedmoor, you're going to want to, if you look at all the stats and everything else, you're going to have to chase it a little bit. Man, you guys hear all the shooting and fireworks?
I
It's
hear it.
insane.
It sounds like it's close. Does it usually come from the same spot as we always hear it?
No, I've never heard this. I hear a bunch over that way and a bunch over this way. I think some people are shooting the power lines back there.
Oh
But
man,
anyway,
that's the long range area.
okay, so for Fireform Brass, what I'm doing on the 6mm Creedmoor is I'm jumping it back 50 thou. Okay, they like to have a jump or up against the lands and grooves, but 50 to 65 thou or so. And I've went back and forth. Ken and I have shared a lot of information on this because you are chasing the erosion. So yeah, I'm running that much on the 6mm.
Oh, Casey's out there. I'm alive, buddy. I'm alive. Okay, so I got a quick question because he asked me what I wanted to do, and then we don't have to talk about the same.
Uh-oh.
Rick got stuck.
All right, so I don't know if that is us locked up or what, but Rick is frozen.
Fine. Okay, I
All
guess
right, we lost you there for a while. Was that you or me?
No, I think it was me. So it was either this logo, the IY6C one, or this one. So this might be the new one that I was gonna have them make some patches of. So you guys tell me if you'd rather have that other thing with the little logo on the side here, and then I'll be done with it, or if you want this style 6 IY6C. So, and then it sounds like DW wants a couple and 45 wants a couple. So we'll see what happens. That's
All
Cali
right, so
Internet.
some of you guys recognize this guy. Those that don't, this is not Matt. Okay, this is Sergio. Sergio is actually, you're still active military, 20 years. He retires this year. You're already out. You already trained. Yeah. So 20 years in the service, 6 tours, 6 tours, right? And so he's been on a couple of the videos that I've had, but very knowledgeable. We've shot a match together, and we were out today. I actually have a really, really good video that I'm editing right now. You guys ready? It's the Accuracy International AXMC in 338 Lapua Magnum. It's going to be a good video because I actually show the full
Did
conversion
you
of how to
ever
switch.
do the video?
What's that?
You know what? Every time I leave, you do full auto shit, and then you do some cool ass rifles. You're supposed to do that when I'm here. Or
that
no,
is called a clue, brother.
dick. The hats are going to be a flex fit. They are going to be solid in the back. The camouflage ones are. I'm working on some other stuff, but what the hell? Yeah, we got that as well. It's nice to see you again, Sergio. It's been a
Good
month
to
or
see you
so.
too, Rick.
It's been a while. So if you guys want something, just email me. But we'll worry about that later because I don't want to keep talking about it. Let's see. I
Lakeview
like the
says thanks
patch.
for your service.
You
No,
like the
thank you.
patch on the cup? Yeah. Thanks for your service, Sergio.
No, thank you, Rick.
And guys, like Sergio, you were deployed as a sniper for how long?
I did 2 tours.
In Afghanistan or Iraq?
Both.
Yeah, in both. So he did one each as it wasn't a designated marksman, it was a true
No,
sniper
true
role.
sniper role.
Yeah, so and I've known Sergio a long time. Have I known you longer or Rick longer?
You've known Sergio longer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I've known Sergio longer.
Yeah.
Anyway. Borka tools or fix-it sticks?
Borka tools.
Orca tool.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
No, I don't want to.
I am all about truth, so in full disclosure, Joey Bender, this is a great question. You guys know that I rep for Borka Tools. I use theirs, but I've also done a review on Fix It Sticks, who they just keep putting my face all over Facebook, and I already sent them an email that I wasn't appreciative of it. I know it's public information, but no big deal. All right, so this is the deal. If you are looking for something hard use that you can have outside in the rain, harsh environments, mud, everything else, and it continue to work without any issues, I would say go with the Borka if it's going to be specific to keeping that inch pounds rating perfect. Okay. If you are wanting something that's kind of more, all right, something for my AR, something for my 1911, something for, just kind of all around, and it close is good enough, then probably Fix It Sticks. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to pay more for the Borka if you get a kit like mine for that's set up for the AI and everything else. But they're both good tools. They really are. It's just my preference is the Borka.
You got more options with the Borka.
No, I'm going to disagree with you there. I think you have more options with the Fix It Sticks because they do have AR front sight tools. They do have
No, but for twerking
the
stuff,
bushing.
like different
Oh
poundage.
yeah, absolutely. Now you're only going to get close with the Fix It Sticks. Now they do have a little variable one, but you're going to be kind of in this area. But if you're wanting to dial in 46 inch pounds, you can do that exactly with the Borka.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Do you hear that? I think
I
they're
can hear
doing
it.
the fireworks show over here.
It's freaking cool. There's actually a fireworks show about 10 minutes south of us in an hour. So we'll see if the world catches on fire.
I'm all over their Instagram ads as well. Sergio, when is Ranger Sniper School going to open back up? A young Ranger I know is waiting.
Who knows? It's the whole coronavirus thing.
Corona. Corona.
Corona.
Sounds
Oh,
like
speaking of which, okay, so guys, here we go. This is a former Corona C-19 carrier.
Yep.
At least that's what the VA told him, and they released him 4 weeks ago, and they said he's good to go back and everything else. But who knows?
You better be, because you're going to get sick. I'm going to meet up with you and what do you call it? We're both going to be dying in Wyoming.
I've already had it after SHOT Show, man. There was 40-something thousand people that got sick after SHOT Show. Actually, Sergio was there. Sergio is now, we'll just call him an arms dealer. He actually does a lot of overseas brokering of machine guns and everything else. That's actually part of, I think, where he's going to after he transitions out. So I don't know how specific you want to get with stuff. So
that's right. If he told us, He'd have to bring us ice
International
cream.
sales.
Then I would have to hurt him. Spread the China virus.
Spread the China virus.
China.
I will sneeze on him.
Actually, we would have already gotten it because one of the things we didn't tell you guys is Rick and I actually met up with Sergio on the way down to Nationals. So that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's why Rick has that hacking cough.
Yeah, you got me. You got me, Sergio.
Gotcha.
Doom
Now
Chaser
you're
War.
immune.
First strain immune. God knows how many strains left. Yeah, we'll find out. Well, it's
Yeah, there
crazy.
you go.
Is they said, at least on the news here, right in California, it says North Carolina has blown up as far as cases.
South
California,
Carolina,
Florida.
the beaches.
Oh, okay. And then
Oh, yeah.
California's. So I think it's just because all the testing came out, so people could actually find out if they actually had it now. Oh, I saw the word Tika. Hold on.
Yeah, it
E-dub.
said
I like
about
the lip.
$1,800. He liked the review on the Tika. That's about right. You can get it for about $1,800. Yeah,
Yeah.
Idaho
That's
Rogers,
the
definitely pay
left-handed
attention
version.
while you're hand loading.
Left-handed version too.
Yep, that's right. And then let's
It's
see
sure
here.
that's
Where's your mask? We were actually I think my mask was in my back pocket. We just went to Lowe's and they're handing them out there. So
I don't even talk about masks. So I have to wear that stupid thing if I leave my office. If I have more than one person in my car, so I'm driving, the second person has to be in the back seat on the other side of the vehicle and wearing a mask as well. Now I had to wear that stupid ass mask for 5.5 hours on the plane, an N95 mask, which works really well. So it means you basically can't breathe through the damn thing. That sucked, but
Yep.
made it here.
all right, so there's a question here, and because I've seen on Facebook and Instagram, a lot of people question they have a question. They're like, how many people do you actually know that's ever actually had it? Well, since you got somebody that did have it, Fresh Fowler asked the question. So tell us how bad the Rona was, please. And I think you're going to be surprised.
So it was on the 22nd. I got sick. I had a fever. I went to work on the 23rd. And then on the 26th, I tested positive for it. When I went to the hospital, they said, you tested positive for the coronavirus, COVID-19. So go home, drink plenty of water, and take Tylenol.
No, this was the VA.
Military hospital.
Okay.
So military hospital said, just drink plenty of water and take Tylenol. And that was it.
And they did nothing else for you.
Nothing else.
Now, how long were you physically out? Because
was-
you were down for a while there. That
I was sick for a week and a half and just 101-degree fever and cold sweats.
and cold sweats, yeah. Now he says that, but he did call me one day and he's like, "Ray, I'm dying. What do I do to get warm again?" And I said, "Jump in the shower,
Jump in the
dude."
shower.
I said, "Jump in the shower."
Put a damn
So,
blanket on.
He was already in his whoopee. He already had the whoopee. He was in a sleeping bag. I was like, "Oh, dude, electric
You
blanket."
need one of them like 300-pound Korean heavy blankets or whatever, however much that
That's
was.
it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
The thing is, if you consider the worst thing I've had, I would say dengue fever.
Yeah,
was
he
the
said
worst.
dengue fever. So comparing that, he's like, "No."
I would rather have COVID-19 than dengue fever.
45 Auto says, "Isn't that the answer for everything in the military?"
It is. Take Motrin.
Yeah, Richard Stevens, thank you. We were proud that she was able to do it. And it was funny because we talked to the range owner today when I was doing the review on that 338, the AXMC. And he was like, I cannot believe how well she was able to retain, her composure when those malfunctions started happening. And I had a lot of people ask what was wrong with the gun. It wasn't. When we were training here the day before, a rock got into one of those magazines. And that's what was causing the problem. So when she was doing the immediate tap rack ready, the rounds were still stuck about 2 inches down from the top of the mag, and so she wasn't getting any because the rocks were in there. So that's what happened, and that's why I number my mags just so I know when I have a problem mag I can clean it or retire it.
Poor Sergio in the shower in a wubby and a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Drink water and change your socks. Barry says. Smoky Mountain Boys. I'll be back on the 6th. I fly home, but it won't be till like midnight. Sergio had his anthrax shot.
Now, he's had 3. I have a question for you, Rick. You said you guys wear the N95 mask, right?
Well, no. So here's the deal. So there's all sorts of different things. There's everything from the really cheap, like one the nurse wears, like at a hospital,
Yep.
to like really like N95. But most of the guys are wearing like ones that are just out of fabric. Like here's a good example right here. So
Which
this is
that's nothing. That's
this is
doing absolutely nothing other than keeping your spray when you're talking from
yes,
landing your droplets.
yeah.
Okay, so my
Is
question
a
is this. You got these people that run around with that what you have, and then you have those that are running just the regular old no big deal, and then the N95. But the
yeah,
N95 does help from getting contaminants in, but it's got a straight valve to blow it out, right?
correct. Yeah.
So you are
Mine does.
spreading it. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
spreading it, but you're
Uh-huh.
helping yourself from getting it. Whereas the other ones keep it from spreading it, but it's not going to help you keep you from getting it. It's crazy.
Yeah. So you're basically a sprinkler.
Yes.
You just sprinkle that sneeze all over the place.
You
It's
need a
called
two-way
sputum.
stopper. Yeah.
But the problem with an N95 mask is if it didn't have that one-way valve, it would probably get so moist in there that it probably wouldn't work after like 15 minutes.
Yeah, so I read another thing too, is like that black
Sleeve
panty that
don't
you
cheat.
held up just a second ago.
That's a t-shirt sleeve.
Yeah, okay, so that black panty that you held up a minute ago, when you use that after a day, you start generating bacteria and mildew in that. Mold starts growing in it. So now what are you introducing into your system by just breathing into that fabric all the time? And you don't throw it away, you don't wash it, and you've been wearing it for 30 days.
Give me all your money.
El Gato says not all N95s have the one-way valve like that. So
Yeah, he would know. I actually ate lunch with him today
gotcha.
and lunch with him the other day. But he actually runs a cloth one. Basically, it's fabric like this, but has like ear, elastic. And yes, I said moist El Gato. And
Sputum.
Steve Clark got his teacher for $1,500. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, hand washing and hand sanitizer. But there
That's
is those little stations everywhere. We got them all around the fire station. We have to take our temperature every morning, or if new crews coming on, they got to take it before they go inside the station, write it down. So there's a lot of little things that they basically have in effect. So coming back 3 months later, I've had to learn a lot of crap in a couple days. So.
Carcane says the best defense is hand washing and hand sanitizer. If you knew how I was, guys, Rick will tell you any of my vehicles usually have about 6 bottles of hand sanitizer, and that's as long as he's known me and Sergio's known me. I don't know if that's good for you or not, but I've always been that way, a little bit of a germaphobe.
Yeah, Abigail says flamethrower. Yeah, that'll get rid of some. The T kills anything Rick sprays. That is right. Let's see. So now that we have to wear masks in public, what does that mean for us in CCW? That's a great question. I believe depending on the state you're in, you are not allowed to have a mask and carry a gun at the same time. Unless you go into the bank, of course. Well, you might know that, Ray. What's the plan with that whole thing?
I have no idea, no clue. I know nothing.
Oh, Ramsey cousin, thank you, sir. Don't say the word sweetie because I got a little bit left.
Dr. Cooper, aka
Elmo is he's not wearing a mask. He has not. He's basically at home. Ray's got one at home, and I have no idea.
You would have taken yours with you.
I ain't carrying that damn thing around.
Yeah, but you wanted me to carry it to nationals. I see how it is.
Well, no, we needed it for national for videos, but I didn't plan on making any videos while I'm here with Elmo because I'm not even going to be able to shoot. Oxygen depletion masks are dangerous, period. They cut down on your oxygen from 20 to 21% to any down to dangerous 1918. Yeah, basically right now you guys are all breathing 21% oxygen unless you're on some type of oxygen tank or whatever the case is. But for the most part, yeah, if you get below like 19 and a half, not good. But who knows? Steve Clark, what's the site and what caliber? Let's see what else we got here. Florida, the retirement state, took the lead in cases, 9,000 a day. Damn, Doom Chaser. Class A hazmat suit is going to be go to the grocery store. You never know. Don't say it because it might happen. The only bad part is that everybody ain't gonna have a hazmat suit.
Doom Chaser says they have a hotline to turn into people with no mask. What the crap? First
Oh,
fine
this
is
shit's big.
$500 and the second is $1,000.
Yeah, that's steep. Ray, you should see my Boston hand sanitizer. He uses it after doing anything. He said it comes from years of working in trash truck. Now,
That
see,
sounds about like me.
before all this, they basically had said that when you use that alcohol, you're basically taking the good stuff, which I don't know what it is, good stuff off your hands. And so you're doing a good job by killing the germs, but you're also basically taking something that is like a natural sanitizer. Have you heard that before?
Well, I know that it's not recommended to let young children use hand sanitizer a lot for whatever reason, but I think it was something related to what you were talking about. But it also, usually dries your hands out.
Yeah.
Even if you get the kind that has the aloe vera in it and everything else. But it doesn't matter.
Oh man, we were walking around the casino today, and the stations are everywhere. I'm going through because I haven't been through in so long, making sure I know where all the exits and all that kind of stuff are. But I go to this one station, man, it was like a big old freaking nasty, like it was gross.
Muchacho.
And Jason Hunt, Airhawk. I've never heard of Airhawk. I have no idea what that is. 1 in 10,000 protection. I don't know. Unless you meant to say air tank. If it was air tank, yeah, we run SCBAs. Oxygen blood saturation level. Actually, this watch has that in there. It tells me what my pulse is, or my besides my pulse, but my O2 stat. They say the cases went up because they are testing more, which is good because they can self-quarantine more and less people get sick. Yeah, and I also heard that they're testing more, but they're also the fatality has gone way down too, so that could be a good thing. Bald, you're my kind of people. Let's see. Fortunate for me, I have no friends or social skills, so I am almost always by myself. That can be a good thing, 45 auto. 80%. So I'm good. That's right, Abigail. Drink that coronavirus away. Beats per minute. Yep, and the beats per minute. The biggest problem with masks for me is it dries my nose and mouth. Yeah. True. So, Sergio, you came down to hang out with Ray, huh? Are you here for a couple days?
What's that?
You down for a couple days or no?
No, I just came down.
Hold on.
Do the
All right. Go ahead.
Top
I
secret
just came
shit.
down to shoot some guns and have some fun.
Well, I like that.
Yep. Ever since I
Let's
got that
keep
little RPR in 22, that's so much fun.
He brought his out, and you should have
Nice.
seen him. He had some Ely ammo, and he was out there on the range, and I was like, dude, you got to work that bolt like a real rifle. He was dinging it. He was
Yep.
killing it.
I was like, it's plastic. It feels so light.
I took the stopper out
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I changed his over where you had to do the full stroke on the bolt instead of the little short one.
Did you ever get around behind it?
He didn't have any problems at all.
Wow. Yeah, I tried that with mine, and it did not like that at all.
Really?
Did you end up shooting the know your limits targets? Did you guys have some fun or what?
No, this was out at the long range because I was doing
Oh, at the
some
long
other
range.
stuff.
Okay. How far did you shoot the 22?
I just 100.
100? Come on, sniper man.
I had to zero it.
Well, the scope that he's got on there has a crosshair and nothing else. There's no holes in it. He hasn't had a chance to really get
Update
that
it.
done. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Jason. Yeah, I haven't
plan
heard of the
on
Airhawk. I
working-
don't know what the Airhawk is. Hell, I could have an Airhawk in the back of mine for all I know. As much as I use that. I guess being a
Yeah.
BC, I don't throw that on hardly ever. Once a year to
I'll
certify.
let you answer that.
Sergio, not that you're out of the military, what do you plan to do, sir? So now that
I
you're out
have
of
no idea.
you're
I
gonna
haven't figured out what I'm gonna do when I grow up.
you're gonna be a gun runner.
Yeah.
Get you a night force on that 22.
Tell him you're thinking about your channel. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely tell them
Yep.
about.
So I'm my thinking about doing a channel. Yes, I'm gonna do a channel in Spanish, and it's gonna be doing the same thing that X-Ring does, but it's gonna be in Spanish. So
All right.
Yep.
So how do you say? So if you were gonna say 556, would it all be in Spanish or like everything you say is gonna be in
yeah,
Spanish?
it'd be all in Spanish. Yep.
That's
Cinco
cool.
puntos,
How
cinco
do you say
seis.
gun? How do you say gun in Spanish?
Fusil, pistola.
What was the first one?
Tell him what the name of your channel is.
Yeah, so it's gonna be tiro al centro.
Dilo Centro.
See?
Yes. tiro al centro.
Huh. Now, are you gonna have SAP on it, where I can like hit a button and figure out what the hell you're saying, or what?
Yeah, of course.
All right, now that's awesome. That's cool. Yo, Jeffries, what's going on? That's cool. I think it's a good thing because people got options that way.
I know, right?
Telemundo version, X-Ring
It'll be X-Ring
Telemundo.
Telemundo version.
That's what you should do.
Yeah, but you didn't ask him the most important question, Rick. What does his channel name mean?
I couldn't even figure out what the hell he was saying. Okay, what does your channel name mean?
It's gonna be Bullseye.
Bullseye. At first, it was Tiro Central. And so I was like, dude, that's like center of the bullseye. He's like, I said, you trying to name it after X-Ray. And he changed it.
Take care, Ramsey Country. Thanks for showing up.
I'll see you.
How the heck did Pebbles get into the works?
How
Pebbles
do you
get
say
into the
boom in Spanglish?
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. How about hold on. There was another one. What the hell?
What the hell? No joda. Yep.
No joda. That's no
joda.
hell.
Yeah.
That's no hell.
El Buma. What's up, Red October?
El Boomer.
El X Ringo. I like that.
X-Ring Telemundo version.
It'll be
El X Ringo. Yeah, make sure you got that SAP SAP on there so I can figure out what you're talking about.
it'll be X Gringo.
Ex-gringo.
X Gringo. There you go.
El burrito.
El burrito.
Matt Cross says translating from Korean to Spanish is quite the undertaking.
Oh, that would be
That'd be funny.
Holy frijoles.
Sniper.
I like it. What the hell? What's up, Silver Fox? I hope you are doing good, Silver Fox. I haven't seen you in a while. I miss hanging out with you.
X Gringo.
Ex-gringo.
Ex Gringo.
So, like, the only reason I'm trying to do this YouTube channel is because in Latin America, it's nothing is centralized. So, for a magazine, the name of a magazine in Latin America, you'll have 5 or 6 different names.
Such as?
Cargador, página de munición,
Package for ammunition.
Yep.
Cartridge holder.
Yep.
So
It's just
so it's like
Hey,
there's no
pretty good, right?
standardization.
I
And he
just
was
hate
he was explaining that to me, and we were talking about it, and it was like, yeah, I can see where that's an issue, you know.
XL mode.
Just put L in front of every word. L and an O.
L
YOLO, what you doing, O?
El
L-
Magazino.
You put El Magazino in the gun O, and you're good to go, O.
Go. El Gato and El Pantalones.
Yeah, the cat in the pants.
El Baldo.
Not yet, Joaquin.
That's funny. That's pretty good. Ray knows a little Spanish. So the question I have is, how did Ray get Mrs. X-Ring to agree to be on video? Yeah, I was actually surprised at that one.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Okay,
too.
so just a little backstory here. First off, let me answer because I guess he came in late. But Conservative Sniper Hunter, there was a rock in one of the magazines that Ella was using, and so it was locking up the follower, and the rounds were not going up. So when she was doing the tap rack ready, it wasn't solving anything. Now remember, you're only supposed to do that once, and you got to see why. It doesn't help. Doesn't solve the problem. But anyway, that's what happened there. As far as getting my wife to be on the channel, just so you guys know, in 25 years of marriage, she's never been to a match and seen me shoot. And she still hasn't seen me shoot because I didn't shoot yesterday. Yesterday was all about Ella, and they were trying. I mean, they were like, you got to shoot. I was like, didn't bring a pistol. They're like, we have a pistol. I was like, I didn't bring the ammo. We'll bring you ammo. I said, no, I don't want to do that. And then
You know what's
someone
funny?
made a
Out
good
of
point. They
55
said,
people watching us, they've probably all seen you shoot a match, and your wife still hasn't after 27 years or
yeah,
5.
exactly.
You know, that was cool you did that, though.
Yeah, but
That was an
anything
Ella.
involving Ella, we
day.
always.
It was good you didn't shoot. It was an Ella day, not a X-Ring day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody was very
100%. And
impressed.
that's the way I looked at it. And
Before you guys came in, a lot of great positive comments about how great Ella shot, and accurate and precise and methodical. I think was some of the
yeah, and
words.
see, this is the thing. What was really cool about it, Rick, was
And what
I think
the
a
hell
lot
was
of people watched
that
some of the
word?
videos. I think a
Sorry.
lot of people watched the videos and they were like, "Yeah, she's not shooting that well. He's cutting out everything else." And when you saw in the match footage, I mean, there was only 2 stages.
Yeah.
She pretty much hits everything that she shoots at, but she's slow. But that's okay. We've worked on it. What, a week and a half is when we started this. And
Exactly.
yeah, right now that is, I don't know. It's kind of like my methodology. Is what I always tell you. You'll never miss fast enough. And
Yeah.
that's what I always tell her. And so I'd rather her just go slow now. The speed will come. But I am having to hold the reins back on her. She wants to shoot more and wants to shoot more. Now they did throw a monkey wrench in, Rick. No one knew they were going to do so much one-handed shooting. That was
Well, remember how they
crazy.
asked what people wanted on the one before? And
Yeah.
one guy's like, "Yeah, we'll do a whole stage of freaking weekend," and I'm like, "That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of." Like,
Yeah, it's too much. Matter of fact, there was an ND when someone switched their hands, and I called it. I knew that was going to happen. And I talked to the range owner. I was like, look, when you have a lot of shooters out there, especially people that have never shot matches before, and they're just getting their feet wet, unless you're going to tell them or show them or give an example of how you're going to switch from strong hand to support hand, that is a recipe for negligent discharge. It really is. And it happened yesterday. It was in a safe direction, but it happened.
now, were you guys the first squad because you got there early, or were you the second squad?
No, we were the second squad. They basically start at 5, but they have a group that starts at 5, or you can just show up at 6 and everybody shoots. And what they try to do is get most of the people done by the time the 6 o'clock people get there. But it was a really great looking format. One of the things that I commented on, and Rick, don't take this the wrong way, but the very first stage that she shot, there was a lot of movement and a lot of different targets to engage multiple times on that same target.
Yeah.
Within a minute and a half, she had everything memorized. I cut that out of the video because there was one, we were at the car, and I was like, without looking, can you tell me the course of fire? And she did not miss a single step, and I think that was because of the dance. She knew where she had to be and what she had to do, and since she had it together like that, and I was like, geez, that's the hardest part is the mental game, knowing where you need to be and what you need to shoot at.
You haven't even offended me yet. Keep going.
No, that was it. I mean, it's
Why
just,
wouldn't
well,
I?
just because,
I have
just
trouble
because,
remembering.
no, it's not trouble remembering, but it's remembering exactly where you need to be when this needs to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because even when we were at nationals, you and I did the exact same thing. I was like, "Show me, Rick. I got it. No, show me exactly what you're going to do and where." And
Yeah.
it's getting it in there where it's second nature for that next, little bit.
Yeah, and then you do really well, and then you trip, and then you stick your barrel in the mud.
Lawn dart.
Lawn dart. Oh, that was still a fun stage, even though I jacked that up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not going to push her to get into competition, but I want her to get her feet wet with it. If she wants to pursue it, we'll back her. But we're not those parents that are going to be like, "You're going to train every day for an hour," and that's not how we're going to do this. But I
yeah.
am going to get her into long range.
I know. I want her to become a long range shooter. So Barry and some other people would ask about Bryson wearing that crazy outfit. Well, it was basically American Day or something they had called it. So you kind of, some people are going out there and trying to find some cool American patriotic kind of stuff. So Bryson, he did a good job. He went over the top. So that's how you ended up with that.
Okay, so Kathleen says she thinks the one hand, or Kathleen Music Lover says, I think the one-handed shooting was way overboard. I'm not going to agree or disagree. I don't think it's overboard to practice that, but I think at this match it was overboard because what you have to realize, and okay, so the owner of the range that owns Virtua Defense is Frank. He is a former Marine. And then all of the guys that you guys saw are either scout snipers or they're special operations guys. Okay. There's a lot that you don't see because they don't want their pictures taken or don't want videos of their faces out there. And those guys are the ones setting it up. So some of their training is a little, um, most people might call it over
Yeah.
the top, but that's where it's coming from.
Thank you. I'll be right out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 57 minutes, and we have ribs that the guys made. So I'm going to be ending this so I can eat. But it was an awesome time. DW, Conservative Sniper, SBR, Baldwin Curious, Jabbery, X-Ring, I don't know where Sergio went, 45 Auto, Kevin Roberts.
Yeah, he's
Red
right here.
October. I had a good time. Brian Lowe, Jerry Parker. It's time to eat. Rub-a-dub-dub, time to grub, as they say at the firehouse. So, other than that, I'll probably do another one of these later. Commando 97, John Jeffries. So with that said, make sure you guys eat, stay hydrated, and you got anything to tell anybody before we get out of here, Ray? Sergio? Well, Sergio, spell the name of your channel so people can go. Have you even put it up yet? Have you named your channel? Those guys are frozen. Or I'm frozen or something. Something. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on. But with that said, I'm going to eat. And you guys stay safe. Take care. Put your mask on. All that BS. And see you on the next one. So thanks again. Talk to you guys soon. El Frozen. All right. Take care.